Good morning, folks. It's Thursday, March 23rd, VIP pre-market prep. First on the schedule, tomorrow, 3:45 p.m., we're interviewing the CEO of LLAP. Stay tuned for that. And then next week, Wednesday, 4:30, interviewing the CEO of ASUR. Now, unfortunately, I'm having some technical issues and I'm unable to share my phone screen. So hopefully we'll get that worked out by tomorrow. And now you're going to see how superior the TD app is to anything else. So first thing I want to show you is QQQ and the Fed decision yesterday. What happened over here yesterday? I was listening to the conference call very clearly. And one of my many talents is reading market emotions, reading market sentiment, and understanding market psychology. So right here, this red candle, I noticed that as an inflection point, the turning point. This was during Jerome Powell's presser where he was talking about 2% inflation, and he said no one should doubt that. And right there in real time, I put in on the Zoom that we're monitoring, watching together, and also in the chat room, I said no one should doubt that. That's the key line. That happened at 2:55, 2:54 p.m. And it was basically, very strong confidence coming from him that they are going to stick with 2%. And that's the whole battle, right? Are they going to change their expectations and go to 3 to 4%, or are they going to stick with 2%? That was the moment right here. Right at this moment, I did sell some risk assets off. I should have bought puts too, but I'm not that savvy. I had to quickly shift to puts. Some people might be. That was a key moment on QQQ. So, and that's also, by the way, probably bad for banking stocks. So we'll take a look at that in a second. You can see here, QQQ, though, still above key moving averages. Where are we at this morning? See this terrible software here from E-Trade, in my opinion, 309 or so. Okay, so now I'm on my phone. I'll maybe look at my phone and then I'll refer back to charts here. So I have the banking stock list. Okay, so immediately the first thing I thought of, hey, this is not good for FRC and KRE, and they did go down sharply yesterday, but they're all rebounding this morning. So, I'm of the thought that there's going to be another shoe to drop in the banking sector. There's going to be another shoe to drop, timing of which we're not sure. Getting a little bounce this morning, but I'm really feeling like this is 2009. Rinse and repeat. There's nothing new under the sun. We saw Bear Stearns collapse in 2008. We saw the markets go up, and then a few months later, markets crashed by like 50% as we got into the Lehman stuff. So that's kind of my base case. That's what I'm expecting right now, and just be careful about that. Then we see Coinbase yesterday. Bad news after hours. SEC is investigating them. Don't know the details about it. But it is apparently something that could be an existential threat. They're basically attacking crypto. Okay, so this is nothing to do with their banking and do they have money. This has to do with regulations and the government attacking crypto. So Coinbase is down 18%. Can you even see that it's down 18% here? Like, this is terrible. All right, we got to get my TD app chart back again. So in any case, that's the story there. You can see that drop in Coinbase at 63.56. So not good news on there. And I got to imagine that'll impact Bitcoin a little bit. So I just recently turned bull on Bitcoin, but now I'm a little bit worried about this crackdown on crypto. So perhaps the thesis has to be adjusted yet again there. So watching that to see if there's a decision to be made. Now going to individual stocks. First one I want to bring to your attention with Catalyst is ACHR. ACHR this morning, they got to deal with United Airlines to launch air taxi route in Chicago with Archer Aviation. So ACHR, that's good news here. It's up 13 cents, 5% in pre-market at $2.64. And you have, at least on my phone chart here, let's see, the 1 month, what do we have here? Okay, go to 1 month daily. There we go. That's better. So this is your target right here. If you want to play ACR chart today, I think there's a chance it could move to 276 on this news with United Airline. And we know this is a company we've previously have on our list because of the good funding they have. They seem to be the best position in the eVTOL space. All right, so that's ACHR. Now, next on my list, we got MOGO. MOGO with some news this morning. There we go. MOGO right up at the 20 DMA. Yep, right up at 20 DMA. They reached adjusted EBITDA profitability 1 year ahead of schedule. So take a look at that. I don't know this company very, very well. But hey, if it can break this and if it can hold the 20 DMA here, then you have your, is that a gap fill? Not really. But potentially all the way up here is a possibility. Let's call it 70 cents, not up there. Yeah, the top of this candle. So I see another resistance here at like 65 cents, the bottom of the support levels on these candles, and coincides with like the top here. So 65 and then 70 cents could be potential targets for MOGO today, but I don't know well enough to interpret the fundamentals of this report to tell you that this is where it's going, but it's high on my watch list because the news seems good, reaching adjusted EBITDA profitability 1 year in advance. There's a little bit of news on YEXT. This is a stock that recently hit new 52-week highs, AI stock, proven to be much better than AI. Thank you, Chris Tuttle, for bringing that to our attention. So YEXT had a product release this morning. It's up 42 cents, but the bid's not strong, so I wouldn't read into that movement. Right, we had support right here at $8.70 or so is your pullback support. I think I actually own this in my IRA. ANIX, wanted to tell you about now 2 days in a row we got analyst upgrades, so I'm not expecting anything now. That this is a move for data mid-April that was brought to us by Dan Carlson. So we're keeping that on our radar. I want to point out two stocks that were really strong yesterday, hit new 52-week highs and all this craziness. PERI, PERI, which benefits from Microsoft Bing taking market share from Google. And you can see how that stock exploding to new 52-week high. Wow, did I miss a boat on this? Julian and I think Chris were both talking about PERI, and maybe this is something I may be interested in at support levels. If it pulls back, I don't think I'm going to chase it here, but $35 potential support level could keep going higher. You know, stocks that hit new highs tend to make new highs. AIR, another 52-week high. Earnings are next week. I think a 40 handle, I said this yesterday, that if it hit that 52-week high, if it broke out of this, then 40 is in sights, and I think it's still in sights. AIR sitting here at 37.20, up 1.81% in pre-market. I think that despite the bad market conditions, it looks like it wants to go to 40. Want to mention ASUR, ASUR. We're interviewing the CEO, another strong stock, holding, bouncing off the 20 DMA. Higher rates are good for this company. ASUR, you can see it's actually up this morning. There's news that just came out. Let's see, 1404. It's gapping up this morning. That looks beautiful. So this can make a run back towards the high. I'm going to move this towards the top of my list, ASUR. All right, we got RELL at a conference. They pre-announced earnings. Actually bounced off the 20 DMA. The report didn't seem like great. It wasn't terrible. You can go look at it, but let's monitor. If you have time, you can monitor the conference they're at today. What time is that conference today? Not so sure. But RELL is one of my Sadati. It must be Sadati. March 23rd, 12:15 p.m. So 12:15 p.m. we got a conference on RELL and at Sadati, and maybe that could be a catalyst for moving it in either direction. You can see this chart, not as good as the other ones I just showed you, right? ASUR, PERI, and AIR. Wow, those charts are awesome. Those are stocks I may be interested in taking further positions in. DRIO, I talked to management yesterday. We listened to the webinar. We asked a lot of questions. This deal with Amwell, huge. It really is. This has the potential to bring in 4 times more revenue than the Aetna deal. Now, that revenue won't really start hitting until 2024. There's a chance some will come in 2023. This is mostly a 2024 story, but DRIO is really setting themselves up. Amwell is the second largest. It's a competitor. Second largest telehealth player. They have access to 90 million members. If DRIO only gets 3% or 4% penetration, 3 million out of 90 million is their target. That could mean $100 to $150 million in revenue for DRIO. This is huge. The only problem is they probably need to raise money. Same problem that we have with LLAP. So, but I'm hoping this can make a move to about $5 here at these two resistance levels, and hopefully they can find non-dilutive financing or a partner that will give them financing on positive terms. LAP interview tomorrow, tomorrow at 3:45 p.m. This is crazy, this move. I did not expect this drop. Already been made. The meeting ends tomorrow, and the decision will be posted on the ITU website no later than Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. And why is the CEO meeting with us 3:45 p.m. tomorrow? Very odd. why he would choose that time. Will he know the decision by then? Maybe. So something to tune in for. This is a game-changing decision, I believe, for LLAP on this ITU decision. And it should. I've been wrong a whole way down. And I'm taking a big beating because I bought at all these support levels. I bought the 20 DMA, the 50 DMA, and I bought the gap over here. I did flip the ones I bought at the gap, though, quickly, like the next morning, because I had a big day there. So stay tuned for LAP. All right, let me just look at my news feed to see if there's anything missing here this morning. I see data participant electric field 100%. There's some stuff. Nothing really worth pointing out too much. Clearfield gets maintains buy rating but lowers the price target to $63. That's from Lake Street. Okay, so price target 63 is still way up there. Let's move to the weekly on this. Just to remind you. So here we go. There's your support. That's what we've been waiting for. I love the risk reward here. Love it, love it, love it. Especially since I have a lot of cash and we're moving into an environment where companies with cash are going to do much better than companies without cash. So I really like where we're at on Clearfield. Not really predicting any near-term opportunities that, hey, this is going to bounce. But as far as an investment, this is a great time to pick this up. Really, really good. All right. That's all I got. And I just want to recap. We got some good catalysts on ACHR and MOGO. So look at those good catalysts on ACHR, MOGO. But we also have incredible price action on PERI, AIR, and ASUR. Those are like that, along with DRIO, I'm thinking has a possibility to make a move towards 5 today. All right, so do you catch all that? It's really hard to see without my phone. All right, so PERI, PERI, AIR, AEHR, ASUR, these are strong stocks. Man, I'm thinking of, again, increasing or adding to my IRA on those 3 stocks. All right, and maybe for quick trades, ACHR and MOGO today. All right, guys, so sorry about this phone situation. I may have to find an IT professional to help me out with this because I'm stumped. I don't know why my computer is not seeing my phone. We're on the same network. Very weird. All right, guys, have a great day. I will talk to you soon.